It's now 10:30. The Manhattan City Commission unanimously tabled a decision on the design of the Douglas Recreation Center at its Tuesday meeting.
Hi, I'm Dave Lewis. I'm the morning show host and program director at News Radio KMAN in Manhattan, Kansas. And I'm also an announcer for K-State football and men's basketball. And I'm an advocate for Pawnee Mental Health. I think one of the things that I enjoy most out of radio is that it allows me the opportunity to show my sense of humor. I try to be very lighthearted, and it's just a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of people, and you get to share a lot of memories, and you know, those people become family. The stories that they share with you are priceless moments. And there's an energy level that I feed on because it helps me get ready for something that's going to be big. And then when I get in, the band starts playing, the team's lining up and they're doing the back and forth, getting ready to take the field. And I say, K-State fans, are you ready? It's just a lot of fun. In 1991, I was 30 years old, and I met this woman who became the love of my life. We were married in 1992, and she just was a woman that loved life. She just had this brilliant smile and just walked so confidently and just, just an amazing woman. A couple of years after our daughter was born, there were a few miscarriages. The last one showed that there was some sort of a hormonal imbalance. And it wasn't long after that we discovered that there was a lump in her breast. She went through chemo, radiation, did a lot of dietary things, and that didn't stop anything. 18 months later, it came back. And she actually passed away in the emergency room. Our daughter was 10 when that happened. And I'll never forget having to tell our daughter that story. The story that we had to take Mom to the hospital and that she didn't make it back. And one of the things I think a lot of people will tell you when you lose someone, whether it's a spouse, a parent, or a child, the reality of their absence in your life really doesn't come until maybe a couple of weeks later. That, for a lot of people who are struggling with grief, is overwhelming. And overwhelming is an understatement.
My dad, he made a lot of sacrifices to be able to take care of me. My mom was always the mom that was at home. For my dad to make that transition, there was a lot of days where maybe I didn't get the bath that I needed to, but I was always cared for, always well loved, but for both of us, it was really hard.
You know, there were times when I started feeling like my daughter would be better off without me. And this is when I first realized I needed to get some help. And I talked to the right people at the right time about the struggles that I was having. I think one of the toughest things is admitting that you got to find some help. People that can give you support. And to get an unbiased response can be immeasurable.
When I was growing up, I knew that he had gone through stages of depression. I'd always worried about him, especially after I left from school because I wasn't there to watch him and make sure that he was doing okay. But now it comforts me knowing now that he wasn't alone like I thought that he might have been.
She's my hero. She is the reason why I'm still here today. But it wasn't without the help of a lot of people, including good people at Pawnee Mental Health. I know that there are a lot of people around me that had no idea how bad I felt that my situation was. The work through Pawnee really restored my life and my intention to continue to live. Everyone knows someone that's dealing with something. accepting the fact that you need to deal with something inside is a big step. And knowing that here in our community, we have advocates for mental health, knowing that we have professionals that can help with depression or anxiety is a big step.
I think that mental health is just as important as your physical health. Just knowing that it's acceptable, it doesn't make you broken, it doesn't make you less than in any way. My dad is one of the strongest people that I know. He did an amazing thing raising a young girl from the time she was 10. I can't ever repay him for it.